hard-fought rivalry game. I really thought kids on both teams competed at a really high level, and the physicality in the game was you know, a big factor. We knew that we had to come in and match their physicality. I think defensively they're as good as about anybody will play, and we knew that we had to rebound with them, and that was a big factor in our win. Really proud of our team for just kind of plugging away and hanging in there. We had some guys in foul trouble and had a couple guys not play as well, but you know, we have more depth this year. Marquise Reed was certainly the man of the match, if you will, in the second half. I thought he was terrific. And Jerron fought like crazy in there to get a double-double. So this is just it's a really good, hard-fought road win. Proud of my team. Questions?
Talk a little bit about Elijah Thomas and what he did tonight coming off the bench.
Well, he's good. I mean, he's got good hands. He's a guy that can make some plays around the rim. You know, we have two good centers now. We have two guys that can play. And when you play a team like South Carolina, you better have that. You just can't match their physicality with one guy. You're going to be in foul trouble. You're going to struggle to rebound. You're going to wear down. And so it's really good to have he and Sidi Jate both able to play like that. I thought his hands are really good around the rim. He can catch the ball, and you know, he drew some fouls in there for us too. So I thought he gave us a big lift off the bench.
Brad, what makes their defense so good? Baskets were hard to come by on both ends tonight.
You just can't run your normal offense against them. I mean, almost, you know, it's just not possible. The way they play is they're on top of you so much, and they're into your ball handler so much that it's like you have to do other things, and you have to simplify what you do. You have to give your guys space, and your players have to have the ability to go make plays to beat them. If you don't have players that can make plays off the dribble, it's really hard to beat South Carolina, or a good post player that can draw fouls and make plays around the rim. But to think that you're going to come around and set a couple screens, and it's not going to work. And you know, I watch all their games, and I've watched all their games for many years, and that's obviously what separates them from other teams. Some other people try to play the same way, but you know, the thing I've always complimented Frank on is I think his philosophy in recruiting match what he's doing, and so he recruits guys that can fit the system, and because it's really hard to get kids to play like that. I mean, it's extremely hard this day and age to get kids to compete as hard as they compete on every play defensively, and you know, I have a lot of respect for him for being able to do that.
Apologize if you already mentioned this, I just walked in, but
Yeah.
your free throw shooting down the stretch after you kind of struggled maybe through a lot of the game, was it just a matter of having the right guys?
I think that's some of it. More than anything, it's just having Marquise Reed, Avery Holmes are two of our better free throw shooters. Those guys got fouled, you know, down the stretch. Avery obviously missed the last one, but made three big ones before that. Marquise was huge in terms of his ability to make them, and you know, this is a game where there were going to be some free throws on both ends because of the physicality and the nature of the game. I mean, it's just every play was, you know, contact. To get a rebound was hard. I mean, it was to go up there and grab a rebound with all the arms and hands and physicality. It took a lot. That's again, that's why I want to compliment Jerron and on the 7 defensive rebounds tonight. Sure.
Brad, is this one of those wins you'll look back on maybe in March and think, wow, this is one that really kind of maybe got us over the hump?
Well, I hope so. You know, they're going to have a great year, and they're going to win a bunch of games, so they're going to be a team that, you know, certainly helps your RPI, and, you know, to win a game like this on the road is extremely difficult, and obviously very rewarding, and I'm sure it'll mean a lot in terms of our resume and all those things later, but there's still just too many games before that for that to even matter. Anybody else?
All good.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.